If benzoyl peroxide leaves your skin feeling dry, tight, and flaky, but somehow even oilier than even a few hours later, you are not going crazy. But you might be making your acne worse every single day without realizing it, because hidden inside the scientific research is something most dermatologists never mention. Benzoyl peroxide has been shown to increase oil production by over 22%, which creates a vicious cycle where your skin becomes simultaneously drier, oilier, and more dependent on the treatment. Today, I'm showing you the studies, exactly why it happens, and why stopping benzoyl peroxide the wrong way can trigger some of the worst rebound breakouts of your life. Hi there, my name is Cheryl Woodman. I'm a scientist, acne expert, and award-winning skincare formulator, here to help you get back to your clear, calm, confident skin. Here's what the doctor or derm didn't tell you when they suggested benzoyl peroxide to get rid of your acne. Benzoyl peroxide has major potential to increase the oiliness of your skin. And often you won't see exactly how oily your skin is getting until you try to stop. It's devastating. Because what was supposed to help you get clear may actually be making your acne worse long term. Here's the shocking data. The internet will tell you benzoyl peroxide dries your skin out, but the actual science data shows the opposite. And this bit will kill you. It's been known about since 1983. When this study got published in the British Journal of Dermatology, it found that a 5% benzoyl peroxide treatment could increase skin sebum production by over 22%, and in just a month of treatment. Isn't that wild? 22% more sebum is huge, and it has a huge impact on the types of bacteria that naturally want to live on your skin. More about that soon. So at this point, we might think, oh, this study is an old one. Maybe it's not as reliable. Maybe they got it wrong. Maybe benzoyl peroxide treatments have changed since then. But here's the thing. This increase in sebum production has been validated in many more recent studies. And these studies show how differently benzoyl peroxide impacts certain areas of your skin, like your jawline or your cheeks. These areas are classic signals of hormonal acne. So see this study. It was published in 2007 and it validates that initial finding from 1983 that yes, benzoyl peroxide does look to increase sebum production. And this study actually found something even more shocking, that the sebum increase can be up to over 25%. It also amazingly shows us how differently areas of your skin respond, that your chin and forehead can increase by over 10% and how the cheek area can increase by over 25%. That's whopping, right? The women I work with often come to me having had horrible experiences with a laundry list of acne treatments. They'll tell me stories like, they tried benzoyl peroxide and they got the worst breakouts of their life. In fact, they were starting to break out in places they never broke out in before. They were told to just push through it, and that ended up causing them the worst acne and the worst acne scarring of their life. That's because it's usually not purging. It's a consequence of the damage benzoyl peroxide causes skin, including this increase in sebum production. And actually, soon I'm going to show you why calling this purging can be one of the most dangerous mistakes people make when they're trying to heal their acne. If no one's ever told you this before, will you please hit the like button so more women aren't left in the dark? Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, so I must tell you, if you're tempted to stop benzoyl peroxide right away, don't. And I'll tell you why soon. But first, you need to know how the heck and why the heck does benzoyl peroxide trigger your skin to be both oily and dry at the very same time? Because it will prove you're not crazy and why your acne treatment was never designed to get you clear for good. See, here's what's kept secret. Benzoyl peroxide is a harsh oxidant. And yes, if you're thinking, but Cheryl, isn't that the opposite of an antioxidant? You're spot on. Antioxidants are super protective of your skin and they're anti-aging. And yes, benzoyl peroxide does the opposite, which is why one of the most common side effects of benzoyl peroxide for acne is that it makes your skin dry, red, and irritated. What you're seeing is the benzoyl peroxide damage. Sometimes that damage shows up almost immediately, just like it did for Frankie, who told me after just a few days of using a benzoyl peroxide spot treatment, it burned the F out of her skin. But sometimes that damage doesn't show up till months later. It's like a moth in your wardrobe, slowly nibbling away at the threads of your favourite pair of jeans. Then one day you put them on and they dramatically split at the seams. It's devastating and feels like it came out of nowhere. This type of invisible damage is often caused by the benzoyl peroxide oil paradox, and feeling like your skin is both super dry and oily on top is a huge warning sign you're experiencing it. Most people think when you dry your skin out, it's the dryness that triggers the oil production, but actually it's not. The secret is oil glands are mostly controlled by internal factors like hormones, metabolism, and well-being. But there's a big recent science finding that explains exactly why benzoyl peroxide may cause this reaction in your skin's oil production. And this next discovery genuinely shocked me when I found it, because it completely overturns something I believed about oily skin for years. And that's explained by the title of this paper. See this study called Impact of Skin Sensitivity Mechanisms on Sebum Secretion. Well, it shows that when your skin is made more sensitive by benzoyl peroxide, classic signs are redness, irritation, dryness, flaky skin. Well, then it's that sensitivity that causes your skin to increase sebum production. Let me read this through with you so you can make sense of that again. This paper tells us that sensitive skin, particularly oily sensitive skin, is prone to local inflammation, which in turn disrupts the normal functioning of sebaceous glands. Because benzoyl peroxide is an aggressive oxidant, it causes most skin types to get very sensitive. That can range from feeling like your skin is burning, to redness, to skin that constantly seems dull and chronically dehydrated. And this creates a loop where heightened sensitivity further stimulates sebum secretion, perpetuating a vicious cycle. These two feed into each other, so more oil can make your skin more sensitive, and more sensitivity can make your skin more oily. Just like the science paper says, and I don't see this word used in science papers often, it leads to a vicious cycle. If no one made you aware that sensitivity can cause your skin to make more oil, then the first thing you need to do is check if you've been using a skincare routine that dramatically increases the irritation potential of benzoyl peroxide treatments, because there are many acne products that are completely incompatible with benzoyl peroxide, and it can cause this skyrocketing sensitivity and therefore oiliness. To check your routine, download your free copy of my benzoyl peroxide compatibility matrix. I'm leaving the link for you in the description. Download it, check your skincare against it, and make the necessary adjustments from today. Okay, if you've done that, can I reveal what happens when you stop benzoyl peroxide? The kicker is, it's this vicious cycle of sensitivity and then oiliness, which causes more sensitivity and more oiliness. That is exactly why people feel completely trapped by benzoyl peroxide. While you are using it, benzoyl peroxide is like a nuke to the bacteria on your skin, so acne bacteria die off fast. That can give some quick relief to many people, but the moment you try to go cold turkey or stop using it, you are left with a broken skin barrier and a potential 25% increase in heavy, sticky sebum. That excess oil instantly plugs your damaged pores, creates a zero oxygen environment, and your acne bacteria come roaring back way faster than the good skin bacteria. The flare-ups are real and devastating, and they happen because benzoyl peroxide doesn't cure anything. It just held back the bacteria temporarily while making your skin a better breeding ground for them long term. This is why inside my Acne Warrior program, I never allow my clients to just stop benzoyl peroxide instantly. Instead, with the help of my step-by-step science-proven wind down guide, we wind it down in a very specific way while using internal lifestyle, dietary and metabolic shifts to lower your inflammation levels, balance your hormones, and naturally calm down your oil glands. This gets you off the benzoyl peroxide without the rebound breakouts, which in my opinion, no one should ever have to go through, especially when those kinds of rebounds are usually the ones that can cause the deepest acne scarring. You shouldn't have to go through that because the fact is you don't need to. Now, here's what worries me. Every week I see women told to just push through, that it's normal, it's just purging, and months later they're left dealing with acne scars that never needed to happen. So before you convince yourself this flare-up is normal, watch this next video. I'll show you the exact timeline and warning signs that separate a true purge from a benzoyl peroxide reaction, because once you know the difference, it becomes obvious.